Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Welcome to Sight of the Moon. And if you're just joining us, we have just completed our prayers with a brand new speaker, and she did awesome. And if you also didn't join us earlier, we had special music. Again, one of my most favorite songs was played today, which just makes me happy. I remember Randy singing that from the top of Mount Sinai, belting it out so that they could hear it in across the Red Sea or wherever. That was just one of my favorite trips. Anyway, welcome to sightofthemoon.com. We are going to be doing the Torah portion today, and we have another interesting day. There's a bunch of things I want to just remind you of. First of all, today is January 24th, 2026. Yes, we're in the 2026 already, and it is the fourth day of the 11th month, 5,861 years since the creation of Adam. And we know that because we've done the Jubilee studies. We encourage you to try and prove them and learn them. And when you do that, you'll also know how little time is left. And we don't have to preach that. The evidence is there before you. So with that...
Yeah, Joe?
Yes, Chris?
Speaking. You made an error. We're living in the 12th month of the year 5861.
Yeah, 12th month.
Are we in the 12th month?
We are in the 12th month.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
You should keep the right track. Okay,
well,
thank you.
No, you're right, because I have to go to different calendars to get the different dates, and I'm getting old. We're allowed to make mistakes when we're old. So thank you, Chris. You're right. The 12th month. Yes, the fourth day of the 12th month. And that means that we are, so here, I need you to pray about this. We are 3 weeks from going in front of the NRB with our presentation. Our team of people are going to present the Jubilee cycles there and show them how close we are to the end. And I've been sending out email blasts last week, tomorrow morning, and again just before the show, possibly one or two more, to invite them all to come to our booth. So I'm asking you to pray about that. We are 4 weeks away from our group going to search for the barley. Now, I've been looking at hundreds of pictures of how beautiful Israel is right now with it being green. It's like Ireland. It's, you know how green Ireland is. Israel is so green right now and beautiful, and the flowers are popping up everywhere. I saw one picture, and I don't know if it's this year or it could be from last year, I'm not sure, where the barley was standing very tall. All the other pictures I've seen, I can't really see the barley yet. But we're going to go there in 3 weeks' time to go search for it, or 4 weeks' time. Which also then means, if we are correct, and the barley is Aviv, because we don't know that yet, that means that Passover is 6 weeks from now, on March 4th, 5th, with Wave Sheaf Day possibly being, or Wave Sheaf Day if it is, on March 8th. Which means you have until then to de-leaven your house, your cars, your place where you work. And for some of you, that's a big job because you just eat bread everywhere you go, all over the place. You got breadcrumbs everywhere. Well, now you get to clean it up. But you've only got 6 weeks. So I'm giving you a heads up. It's time to start planning that. If I'm wrong, and the barley is not Aviv, and we have to have an Adar bet, a 13th month, then you got 10 weeks, and you can relax. But you won't know, you will not know, until just the week before Passover. That's just the way it is. Yeshua said, "No man shall know the day or the hour." And this is another proof that you just don't know. You must watch him, and you must watch how he shows you his timing by having the barley at a state that it can be made as a wave offering. Last year, good big controversy last year. We kept it, not 100% sure, but we kept it. And then on the 17th, the day after we kept Wave Sheaf Day, other people went out and showed you how the barley was not just Aviv, but was shattering. It was gone. So when they kept Passover a month later, there was no barley. There was no first fruits, not last fruits. There was no first fruits for them to wave, which meant that we were spot on last year. And again, even though I was there, it was so close. I wasn't 100% sure. And this year we're going to be 11 days earlier because that's the way the cycle works, 11 days each year. So again, is it going to be ready? I don't know. If it's not ready, we got a lot of traveling to do and visiting sites and stuff like that. If it is ready, then we got a lot of work to do. So again, I want to just remind you of all that. Chris, go ahead.
I am always thinking, should we not look for the barley to determine the first of Aviv, and then there we start from that point on counting. So if we now live in the 12th month, the 4th day, then we have at best 26 days to go to the 1st of Aviv.
Right. On the 1st of Aviv, you do nothing with the barley.
No, I know.
Well, I'm letting everyone else know. On the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, the 7th of Aviv, there's no purpose for the barley. The only purpose for the barley, the only reason that we look for it, the only time it's really mentioned is for Wave Sheaf Day. And Wave Sheaf Day is either the 14th day of Aviv, or it can also be the 21st day of Aviv. This year, what is it? 5 and 3, so that's 50. So it's the 18th day of Aviv, I think, if I got that math right, and I may not. So from the 1st of Aviv, or the end of the 12th month, until you need the barley to make the offering, because you don't harvest the barley until that Saturday night. That's when it's got to be ready. It's got to be ready by that Saturday night when you take the barley and harvest it to make the wave offering at 9 a.m. Sunday morning. When you do that, that's when it's got to be ready. And if it's not going to be ready by that time, it's called an Adar Bet. You add a 13th month. So we do not need it by Aviv 1. But here's the problem. None of us are living in the land. Those people that are living in the land that do search for the barley, they have different standards or cutoff dates for the barley. Devorah cuts off the barley search on Aviv 1. So that's what you're asking about. Becca cuts off the barley search on the 10th day of Aviv. Neither one of those are mentioned in the Torah, but Wave Sheaf Day is. So we look for barley to be Aviv by Wave Sheaf Day. If I had people in Israel that I could trust and count on to search for the barley up until Wave Sheaf Day, I would not have to go. But because I have no one there I can trust, I must go. And that's why we're doing it. Now, yes.
Sorry to interrupt. There's something wrong with the YouTube, and I'm not sure why, but I don't think it's